come to a tabletop position. Close to your arm. Very good. After we're in that tabletop position, we're going to be rolling out our right IT hand first. So take that right hip, place it on the top foam roller. Using your feet, we can adjust lower roller down to your low leg. And we'll place that middle roller right in the middle of that IT band. Once we feel comfortably supported, rolling on the rollers up and down, nice and easy. Relaxing your body into the weight of the rollers. You can use a little twist. So as the foam roller comes up your leg, twist your belly into the ground. And that gets that whole edge of fibers to massage. As you're working, just make sure to replace your hip roller if it gets out of alignment. Very nice. Couple more here, big breaths. Feel long from head to toe. Really relaxing deeply into that pressure. Couple more, we're gonna switch sides. Just doing one round for the IT band. And when you feel ready, you can come into a front plank and we will switch over to our left side. Very nice. Okay. Maybe move your mid roller down a little bit more. One more scoot down. Perfect. And then we're up and down, massaging that IT band, using that little bit of a twist. So as the foam roller comes up your leg, twist your belly into the ground. Nice work. Breathe big. Replacing that hip roller as you need. Trying to stay long through your side body. So think hips forward, chest out. When you find those tight spots, use that little twist towards our belly. Massage that IT band. Great job, guys. Yep, good adjustment there, Laura. So every time we readjust our hip roller, we are pinning the top of that IT band, allowing better massage through the leg. Great job, guys. Let's come to our front side now. So we're gonna roll out our quad muscles. We want one roller right at our hip, right at our belt line. One roller through the middle of our leg. Last roller supporting the low leg. And then we're up and down through that foam roller. Very nice. You can twist your leg a little bit in or out to massage a different spot. Doing our best to push our hips into that roller to pin the muscle and stretch a little deeper. Really nice work.
Are you doing the second roller right about to the top of the knee, but
Yes,
not over the knee? Yeah.
Exactly. So that mid roller rolls from knee above the knee to the hip. You want to be careful not to roll directly over the knee. But I have played with it and it's actually pretty nice as long as you're mindful. You can go over that kneecap. Switch sides when you're ready. So we're just hooking the right foot over the left. Now we're massaging that left side. Very nice. Breathe big. Relax into the rollers. Finding that length through our front line as we stretch and massage through the leg. Really nice job. Let's get a couple more on this side. And we'll move along. The more you start to practice, the more you can really find your knots. I was working on my legs all over the weekend and digging out these quad muscles. All right, if you guys feel good, let's move on. So we're gonna switch and we'll start working with our spine next. So T-mobility sequences first. We wanna have 2 foam rollers underneath our knees. horizontally placed. One foam roller straight down our spine. Very good. Just make sure the foam roller is straight down your back. Go ahead and have your butt on the floor at first, Sherry.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Get there.
There you go, take your time. And then as we lie back, bend your knees, lift your hips, and replace the foam roller underneath your butt. Very nice. Making sure that our tailbone is supported by that lowest foam roller. Take a big breath in and out. Allow your arms to fall out to the side. First move we're going to do is windshield wipers. So go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. And then side to side, allow your hips to receive that massage. And also massage down your shoulder blades. Keeping a small range of motion here. Helps keep pressure on the tailbone. And bring your feet back to center. Make any adjustment you need with your hip rollers. And we will do figure 4 foldovers next. So right ankle over left. Big range of motion. Allow your knees and hips to fall to each side. Very good. Foot stays on the ground for that left side. Gaze can gently close or look at the ceiling. And allow your breath to carry you side to side through that stretch. Now bring your feet back to center. We'll switch out our legs. Now left ankle over right. And then side to side, big stretch. Really feeling that massage through those upper ribs and shoulder blades. We'll also get that nice stretch all the way through our hips and ribs. And when you're ready, bring your feet back to center. Again, adjust your hip rollers if you need. And we will work with 4-way hips. So straighten your legs out long. Big stretch like you just woke up in the morning. And we're working with the right side first. Right knee up to your chest. Across your body to the left. Let it roll out to the right. Extend that foot long. And return. So we're up and across. And out to the right. Extend. Return back to the center. Couple more at your own pace. Real nice. Allowing the movements to carry you as you relax your body weight into the rollers. Now left side. Left knee's coming up to the chest. Across to the right wall. Out to the left. Extend and return. Couple more, up and across, out wide, extend, and return. I'll let you work at your own pace. So now we are bringing our feet back to center. We'll get ready to adjust the rollers. So lift your hips up, push the rollers back to your feet, and help yourself up to a seated position. Very nice. Awesome. We will switch to decompression. So we want 2 foam rollers vertically placed down our spine. 1 foam roller horizontally underneath your knees. And then just make sure those rollers are straight as we go ahead and lie back. Good. Just notice if your back feels tight or if our hips feel shifted up or down on the left or right. And then lift your hips up, relax down, find length and relax. A couple more times, straight leg bridge. Feeling that stretch each time you relax. Now bend your knees to 90 degrees. Lift your hips up. Place the foam roller underneath your butt. And then we will march 1 knee up at a time. Very nice. Feeling that nice massage through our shoulders and hips. And then we'll switch to bent leg bridge. You can lift your hips up. Place the foam roller back to your feet and allow your butt to come all the way down to the ground. Gently lift the hips up and down. Bent leg bridge, up and down. Couple more times. And allowing those hips to unwind. Straighten your legs out long and sit up with a big stretch forward. Very nice. Now we'll adjust the foam rollers a couple inches towards the back wall. Then we're going to go ahead and lay all the way back. We're aiming for about the bottom of our ribs here as we settle into our next decompression. Big stretch like you just woke up in the morning. And then we will start with straight leg bridge. Gently lift your hips up and down. Hips up and down. Just tucking our pelvis and relaxing. Now bend your knees to 90 degrees. Lift your hips up and replace the foam roller underneath your butt. And then we'll march one knee up at a time. You can choose straight leg kick for a little more of a hamstring stretch. Just notice that massage down our spine. And then we will switch to bent leg bridge. Lift your hips up. Push the foam roller back to your feet. Allow your butt to come all the way down. And lift the hips up and down. Allowing gravity to do the work. So we feel that stretch each time we relax. Straighten your legs out long. And we'll sit up with a big stretch forward. Real nice. 2 more rounds here. Let's adjust the rollers towards the back wall again. We're aiming for the base of your shoulder blades as we lie back. Have those arms out wide, a big breath as we relax into that stretch. Straight leg bridge, hips up and down, hips up and down. Couple more times. Trying to notice if we feel more pressure in the left or right side. Bend your knees, lift your hips, place the foam roller underneath your butt, and we'll march one knee up at a time. Your choice for straight leg kick. Trying to relax your whole body while you just move those knees up and down to massage your spine. Switch to bent leg bridge, hips come up, butt comes all the way down, foam roller back to your feet, gently lift up and down, hips up and down, arms out wide for the biggest stretch through your chest. Straighten your legs out long. We'll go ahead and sit up with a big stretch forward. Very nice. One last round. Bring those foam rollers as low as comfortable on your spine. And we're going to lie back. Big stretch for that low back. And you can start with straight leg bridge. Gently lift up and down. Hips up and down, finding that length each time. Length and relax. Really trying to let those hips come back to center, releasing any tight muscles that we have stored. Bend your knees, lift your hips, replace the foam roller underneath your butt, and we'll march one last time. Your choice for that straight leg kick. Then we're going to add in figure 4 foldovers. So right ankle over left knee. And then we are side to side, big stretch. Really opening up those posterior hips. Getting a real nice stretch through our ribs, chest. Bring your feet back to center. Switch out your legs. Now it's left ankle over right. Same motion side to side. Big stretch. Using that breath to really make the most out of these twists and stretch. Deep in the massage. Bring your feet back to center. Lift your hips up. We move to bent leg bridge. Allow your butt to come all the way down to the ground. Gently lift up and down. So you feel that big stretch. One last time. Straighten your legs out long. And we'll sit up with a big stretch forward. Awesome work, guys. Alright, slowly transition as we'll get ready to roll out our shoulders next. That's okay, thanks for coming. So we're gonna switch to rolling out our chest and on the front side. So we'll go 3 foam rollers stacked to the right. And we'll go ahead and relax our belly onto the ground as we extend our right arm out across the foam rollers. We want to position the hand palm on the foam roller. Next foam roller supports at the bicep. Last foam roller right inside that shoulder. And then we're rolling in and out. Turn your chin away from the foam rollers. Just stretch through that neck. And lean your body weight. Use your abs and core to get a little more pressure. Really good job, guys. Breathe big. Sometimes it helps to just take pressure off and then go right back in. We allow those different tissue layers to glide as we take pressure off and then dive back in. Good. Let's switch sides when you're ready. So not only are all these techniques great for our physical health, but they really help release any stored tension we might have in our chest and shoulders from anything stressful going on lately. So we support through the palm, at the bicep. Good. Tomorrow, move your palm roller out just a tiny bit, yeah? So you're really, yeah, there you go. So that way we can relax the hand. Or even stretching all the way through those little fingers. Great job, Dan. Really nice work.
The poor Cher, she was looking forward to the class.
Yeah, she had to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully she can maybe tune in and finish up later. Really good. Awesome. Big breath helps us really sink into the pressure. Okay, let's switch back to the right side. And we're gonna do our inner thigh next. So similar setup. 3 vertical foam rollers off to the right side, but towards your lower half. And then we'll relax our belly on the ground, extend our leg across the rollers. So we have one supporting right at our ankle, sort of that medial arch of your foot. One right inside the knee, and the last one right in that groin crease. Just know that the edge of your yoga mat might mess with that foam roller a little bit, so position that. But once our leg is up, have the knee point out to the side. Very good. And we're relaxing our left leg as we're rolling in and out through that inner thigh. Great job. Now let's relax our upper half into the ground. We're going to intensify the stretch. So bend your knee, bring it up higher on that middle foam roller, and then extend your leg out a little further. Adjust your foot support if you need. And then we'll get ready to roll out that inner thigh again, in and out. Same thing here, we can tuck our core to take a little pressure off. So lifting our hips up and down, taking pressure on and off. To massage through that whole space. Really nice work. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and switch sides when you're ready. So now we're over to our left side. We're going to relax our belly on the ground. Extend our leg out long across the foam rollers. First one supports the foot. Next one right inside the knee. Last one right in that groin crease. And then we're in and out, small range of motion. So really massaging through that inner thigh muscle. Making sure our knee points out to the side. Nice job. And the more that we really angle our upper body away from the foam rollers, we get a bigger stretch through the hips. And the more you can really push your hips into that inner roller, the more we pin that muscle to stretch and massage. You would like to make little circle movements here. You just massage that inner side of the hip flexor. Couple more, nice job, guys. Alright, once you feel ready, you can come off that foam roller. And we're gonna go ahead and switch to just use one foam roller for these last couple techniques. So you can go ahead and stack the rollers towards the back wall. Very good. And we're going to start with our hamstring first. So we'll be in a seated position. We're going to work on our right hamstring first. So foam rollers off to our right half. You got it, tomorrow. And we actually want to adjust our hips so we're sitting on top of the foam roller. Perfect. Planting through that left leg. And then we're down the hamstring, back up through the sit bone. Nice job, Dan. Down the hamstring, back up through the sit bone. Very nice. Doing our best to relax the full body weight onto the rollers. Using our hands to support the roll. Good. Now turn your toes a little bit towards the inside. Massaging that inner part of that hamstring. Working right past those sit bones and back to the top. Now you can roll your toes out. We're massaging more of that outer glute. Doing our best to relax our hips into that pressure. Great job. Okay, let's switch sides. So relax your butt on the ground. Over to that left side now. So adjust your hips so you're sitting on the roller. Good. Then we're down the hamstring, back up to our sit bones. So that's what's really nice about these softer rollers, is we can sink into the deeper tissue. There's a lot of sensitive spots right on these sit bones. We can actually relax into them instead of protecting against them. Roll your toes a little bit to the inside. Massaging through that inner hamstring. Great job. And roll your toes to the outside. A little more working through that outer glute. Doing our best to relax our leg fully into the ground on that focus side. Really nice. All right. Good. So now let's come to our right side body. We're going to be rolling out our shoulder. So laying in our side body, foam roller goes in the upper outer corner of our armpit. Very good. We're gonna plant through our top leg, and we're gonna lift up through our hips and just roll through that foam roller, massaging that shoulder blade. Very good. It's a small range of motion down the shoulder, back up to the top, down the shoulder, back up to the top. And you can use your twist. So as the roller comes down your shoulder, chest twists up to the ceiling, back to the side, down your shoulder, chest up to the ceiling. You really work the edge of those rotator cuff muscles. Really nice job, Tamara.
Yeah. It was really nice.
I could hear it.
Oh.
Good. Couple more. Big breath helps us relax a little deeper. And we'll go ahead and switch sides. Nice and easy. Roll over to your left. Good work. Foam roller starts in that upper outer corner of your armpit. Palm up to the ceiling. Nice job. Then we're rolling through that shoulder, back to the top. Through the shoulder, back to the top. Big breath. Trying to find length through our neck. We're sticking our chest out. It's a little deeper with that pressure. When you get to those tight spots, breathe big. Exhale full. That breath body really helps us relax those tight spots. Couple more here, guys. Really good job. Alright, once you feel good, we can come off the foam roller. We're going to do our right oblique. Now that we've loosened everything else up, we'll go for the deepest massage yet.
Oh.
Feel free to use a second roller for support if you need, which would come underneath your shoulder. But if you feel good, just the one foam roller in that oblique space will get the deepest massage. So relax all the way into the ground, plant through your top leg, rotate a little towards your back, then lift your hips up, drop your hips down, roll towards your belly. That's the move, it's towards our back. Gently lift up, relax down, roll towards your belly. And as we lift our hips, do your best to keep your right side completely relaxed. So we're just lifting up through the left, massaging through the right. Nice work, guys. Hips up, drop down, exhale as you roll towards your belly. Couple more at your own pace. And when you're ready, roll all the way across your belly. Careful with your guts. And then we'll go to the other side. Very good. We're relaxing that foam roller above our hips, below our ribs. Rotate a little towards your back. Gently lift up, drop down, go towards your belly. Moving real slow. Trying to stay relaxed throughout the whole body, except for the small parts we're moving. Towards your back, lift up, drop down, towards your belly. Really good job. Full breath, full exhale as you roll towards your belly. Helps that massage sink in deep. Couple more at your own pace here. The slower you move, the more that foam roller sinks in deep. As you relax through your core and hips. And when you're ready, roll all the way into a tabletop position. We'll come off the foam roller. Great job. We'll get ready to stretch with our yoga strap next.